All right, everybody, here we are. It's been forever. It's been like 4 months almost. So let's get the show started.
It's time for Andrew's refrigerator. Send him stuff now, don't wait till later. A picture, drawing, macaroni, James Spader. You can send him the stuff that you drew on Andrew's refrigerator. He'll show it to his Dutch translator and keep it safe from them alligators. Now he can't get to any of his food.
That's right. Here we are. I hope I'm talking loud enough. I'm worried that the video is loud and I'm not that loud. And I don't want to just yell because no one likes to be yelled at, right? Unless it's what they need at that moment in time. So here we are. And that's right. It's fall's in the air. So I got some leaves here, though they're kind of in the way. Yeah, these leaves are a little too much. Let's try some other leaves. How about these leaves? These leaves are taking over. You will go with the leaves want you to go. Yeah, those leaves are too much. This one here is called Fall Freckles. I think it should be called Fall's a Good Time to Wash Your Face because it looks like I just have, I don't know. Yeah, I don't like that one. So this one's a little nicer though. This one, it's not in my way. You know, it's there, but it's not too much, right? And it doesn't look like I need to wash my face urgently or need some cream. So yeah, this is a nice fall one. Fall's here. It's getting a little crisp weather. And here we are back at Andrew's refrigerator. People have been asking, it's been 4 months. What have you been doing? And the answer is not much. Let's look at some artwork. All right. First thing we have here is Jack drew some cats. Look at these cats, all kinds of cats doing all kinds of things. Some things the cats should be doing, like just sitting there, looking cool, looking happy, walking, killing rats violently. And other things that the cats shouldn't be doing, like attacking that. It looks like a table. Yeah, that cat is just ripping that table up. There's pieces of the table on the ground. Yeah, I think, or maybe it's a scratching post, and the cat should be doing it because all the other cats are well behaved. And then in the back there, we have a big box. It looks almost like a 2-door refrigerator, honestly. And I thought that there was like pictures of cats on it, but I think the cats are just climbing on that big box, like a closet, like an armoire, I think is the word. Because as we know, cats can climb just about anything. They're really good at that. That's what cats do. And speaking of climbing cats, you see that one at the top there? The very top, you might think, oh, Andrew, you cut off the rest of the cat's body, from Jack's wonderful drawing. And the truth is, no, Jack just drew that little cat face up there, just kind of looking down on all of us upside down, clinging to the ceiling or a tree or something. So yes, all kinds of cats. And I actually asked too, I checked at the bottom right there, that is a dead rat that the cat killed. Mouse, rat, I think rat, yeah, because it's pretty big and fierce looking. And that's one of cat's many jobs, is to get rid of the mice, get rid of the rats, keep them away, especially if you have a farm or something. You've got all that food for the animals. Got to keep the mice and rats away. Otherwise, they'll just take over. They will take over. So well done, Jack, here with all these cats. Oh, and we've got black cats, white cats, and also there's that cat there, the big one. Kind of looks like it could be a Pokemon character, that cat. It's white with black and orange spots. But that's kind of a long way to describe it. White with black and orange spots. So I thought it was called this, and I was right. It's called Calico. That's right. Calico cat, white and black and orange. What a weird combination, huh? It's not like, hey, we're going to have green and purple and white, or no, white and black and orange. I guess the orange, maybe that comes from the tiger. Yeah. Anyway, well done, Jack. Thank you so much for submitting. Love all this detail here and all this imagination of the different things that the cats are doing. Next thing here. Oh, this is a wonderful self-portrait from one of our frequent contributors here, Reese. Thank you so much for sending this one in here, Reese. And this is a self-portrait as Reese as a princess unicorn. Yes, you can look at the wonderful princess dress and also the unicorn horn at the top, and also that giant flower there. Now, I'm not sure. Maybe it's a giant flower and that Reese is standing next to the giant flower, maybe the flower is very close and Reese is very far away. So it's like messing with perspective, kind of like here. Like if I put my hand here, it looks giant. If I put it back here, it looks smaller. When we're right next to each other, then you can really tell which is bigger, which is smaller. So I'm not really sure what this. And Reese, has got a nice smile on her face there because, princesses, they got to have that good attitude. They're going to lead us. They have to be positive. We can't have negative princesses. No, absolutely not. So Reese, the wonderful use of color too. Look at all the pinks and purples and blues going together. And then just a rainbow of color for the flowers there. Good job, Reese. Thank you so much for contributing. Next up, we've got one from Russell here. This one here is a dinosaur handprint. That's right. However, there is some controversy. There's some debate, if you will, about which way this dinosaur handprint should be interpreted. Now, because of the way dinosaur handprint and Russell's name was written, obviously the person who presented this to us thinks that it should go that way, as the fingers are the spikes on the back of the dinosaur, and that the orange at the bottom is perhaps little legs scurrying around, or maybe it's hiding in the grass or something. However, another opinion I found in the Twitter sphere and the universe, actually it was a text message to me, was that it should be portrayed this way, and that the four fingers are the legs, the thumbprint is the head, and the spikes at the top are the orange, like maybe on a stegosaurus or something. So I don't know. It's up to you, the viewer. How do you want to interpret Russell's dinosaur? Is it this way or is it that way? I don't know. Something to think about. Maybe it could be both ways. There's always more than one way to look at things. And speaking of looking at things, we're going to look at these awesome frames submitted by Eliana and Kieran. That's right. We've got a cat one. Oh, more cats this week. Maybe we should have like themes like cats. Yeah. Cat on the left and a train on the right. Yes. And there's definitely some blotch technique used to apply the paint to those frames. Also some smudge techniques, some smear, joining of colors together. Sometimes the colors are separate. Seeing those greens, seeing the oranges and reds, seeing the yellows and the blacks. Sometimes the colors are swirled together to create entirely new colors, especially there at the bottom left of the train and the top right of the cat ear. Yeah, fantastic stuff there by Eliana and Kieran. And of course, we have the wonderful photographs of them in the center of the frames. And as we all know from watching Andrew's Refrigerator, photography is also an art form. They've got some great expressions there. They're nicely centered, showing off their personalities. So thank you so much, Eliana and Kieran. I think this is the first time that you have submitted to Andrew's Refrigerator. Looking forward to seeing more from both of you in the future. Oh, but now back to a frequent contributor, George Michael. That's right, George Michael here. This is some watercolor. Is it paint by water? Watercolor, paint by water. Those are two different things, aren't they? Yes, I think this is paint by water by George Michael. And we've got like a dinosaur with a really big head. I think that's the T-Rex. And now I'm not sure what that is, the bottom left there. Like what's right here? It looks like a giant banana peel. Is that what that is? Do T-Rexes eat bananas? I mean, why wouldn't they eat bananas? Bananas are delicious. I'm allergic to bananas. I still think bananas are delicious. Yeah, so is that like a palm tree that's withered? I don't know. Is someone trying to make the T-Rex slip? If a T-Rex slipped, could it get back up? I mean, it can't like push up with its arms. So I don't know. But yeah, fantastic colors there. Nice blue. Is this T-Rex lounging on the beach, or is that the blue sky and the palm tree there? Well done, George Michael. Second watercolor or paint by water or painting with water from George Michael. This one confused me at first. I thought that there was two dragons that were like wrestling or playing, and that's what I thought it was at first. But then I looked closer and no, it's a two-headed dragon. Yes, my mistake. George Michael colored in a wonderful two-headed dragon here. And then we got the red rocks in the background. Looks like this could be in the American Southwest. Yeah, with all that desert, and the yellow sky. And some nice colors down at the bottom too for the rest of the two-headed dragons. So George Michael, thanks again. I'm glad I looked more carefully at what that photo was. It did confuse me at first, to be honest. Next up here, we've got one from Jasper. Yes, and luckily, we've got some explanations to what this is, because, this could be a lot of different things, but it's written at the bottom, drops of lava come down from the volcano, and it turns into water, which gets hot. Yes, I'm pretty sure if you've got some volcanic lava in your water, that water will get hot. So yes, we've got the volcano there in the center, and the lava, maybe it's shooting in the air and then raining down from the sky onto the water, and then the waves of water at the bottom. So a fantastic depiction from Jasper of drops of lava coming down from the volcano, and it turns into water, which gets hot. I like saying it that way. Jasper was so descriptive with the language. It really evokes some emotion in how I want to read it. And now we've got another thing. This is from the archives that were just delivered to me. This one is from Annie, aka Anna. I never knew you went by Annie at all. I've always known you as Anna. And this one is dated 1989. I feel like that's something we don't do anymore. We don't date things. Why is that? Is our society moving too fast? Are we just depending upon the digital things to put a timestamp on it for us? So I applaud the fact this had a year written on it. I think we should do that more often. We could write the years on the backs of things. It doesn't have to be exact date, day, month, year, just the year, maybe the month and the year, something like that. I'm going to try to do that more often with things. Just scribble a date on the back, just for posterity's sake. That's a big word for the day. Posterity. Yes. And what is this artwork here? Beautiful color. I think this is some kind of sponge print. I could be wrong, but it looks to me like something was used to imprint in a sponge-like fashion onto the paper with the paint. Yes. So this is from Annie, aka Anna. One of my sisters, actually, she used to sign her papers Annie, and she wasn't named Anne or Annie or Anna. Her name was Amy, but for a while she was writing Annie because that was a good musical. We were all loving that. It was a hard knock life to not watch that musical. Moving on. This one here is from Rob. Look at that. Now, I don't believe Rob created this. I think Rob just painted it. I could be wrong. He'll let me know with an angry letter if I'm wrong. But yes, Rob painted this. But that is no small feat, because this thing is tiny. I'm going to show you another photo here of a bunch of them. Look at that. All right. Now, you see all these different things here? Look at the bottom. There's a quarter at the bottom of that picture, showing you just how tiny these things are. There's a whole scene here with the cameraman and the reporter. But today, we're really focusing on the sound guy. That's right. Sound guy here. He's got his big microphone. He's got his headphones so he can check in on the sound. Got his whole backpack thing. Yes. He's got his credentials in his pocket. He's got maybe some other sound type devices in his pocket ready to be accessed. He's got his boots on in case he's got to go where the sound takes him. Maybe he's got to go somewhere rough. And so, yes, fantastic. Look at that little white tag, the orange thing in the pocket, the black sunglasses, the tan suit, all these different colors. Must have been done with like a needle or something, or the finest brush available to man to make that happen. So well done, Rob. Thank you so much for submitting. Yes. And I think that's all we've got for today. Yeah, we had a nice little 15-minute show. I got to remember how to make this little show happen. Let me know if anything didn't go quite right. So we've got the comments. And, most of you know how to reach me. Yeah, you know how to reach me. And we'll see you in, I think, 2 weeks. We'll do this in 2 weeks again. Maybe we'll get crazy. We'll do one in prime time. Yeah, maybe that'll be better, prime time. I don't know. Something to experiment with. And in 2 weeks, we should be coming up around Halloween time. So that could be, if anyone needs like a little nudge, maybe a Halloween theme, costumes, fall, Halloween, just throwing that out there. You can send me anything. I'll put anything on the show. But if you need like suggestion about what to do, then there you go. Go with that theme. Halloween, fall, costumes. There you go. All right. Let's play a theme song and get out of here. Bye-bye.
It's time for Andrew's refrigerator. Send him stuff now, don't wait till later. A picture, drawing, macaroni, James Spader. You can send him the stuff that you
Oh, we got a comment from fellow healthy humor clown here. What does it say? I know how to reach you. It kind of sounds like a threat. No, I know what they meant. All right. Well,